We've learned that Lordstown will be part of a giant $500 billion artificial intelligence data center project. OpenAI outlined plans to transform the former General Motors plant into an AI hub as part of that project, which involves other tech titans like Stargate and SoftBank. Joining us to talk more about it and what these data centers are is the president and CEO of OhioX, Chris Berry. Thanks for being here, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
So this Lordstown Center will be one of 5 sites as part of the Stargate project. What's the purpose of data centers like this one that's going to be in Lordstown?
Yeah, so huge announcement, huge for Lordstown, huge for the Youngstown area in Ohio. But these AI data centers are basically like the brains that help artificial intelligence do their work. And so think of it as these really big facilities that have a bunch of computer chips. They're the ones that are able to help with the large language models, the LLMs that OpenAI and companies like that use to make artificial intelligence possible. And so the hardware will be right there in the Mahoning Valley.
How do you think this project, and specifically the site in Ohio, will further the tech ecosystem of the state?
Yeah, it's huge. It puts Ohio on the map. It puts the Mahoning Valley on the map. And so, as I was watching CNBC and watching the announcement happen and them discussing it, there's the map of the United States, and there's the map with a dot in northeastern Ohio, really kind of zooming in on what is happening here in the Buckeye State. And so, one, it puts us on the map, and two, it creates incredible investment opportunity. These aren't just tech jobs. This isn't just about artificial intelligence, but it's construction jobs, it's skilled trades jobs, it's all the service jobs around it. And so there are other data centers in Ohio across the state, and at each one of them, it creates so many jobs. It creates, again, these construction type jobs, and so it's a real economic boom. And it's not just for the tech industry, it's for all sorts of industries around it.
Now, these data centers require a lot of energy. The Lordstown Center will be able to scale 1.5 gigawatts of electricity over the next 18 months. Why do these centers need so much power to run?
Yeah, so these data centers, whether they're the AI data centers or the AI data centers that when you upload something to Facebook or Instagram, or you go shopping on Amazon and have something delivered the next day or maybe that evening, it uses data. And so everything we do these days, it creates data, it uses data. And so think of it as basically these data centers as the things that are connecting us to the information highway, connecting us to the internet. We live in a digital economy. All of that is made possible by data centers. And so think of just all these billions of humans across the world and all the people across the United States that are going online, shopping online, sharing stuff on social media. You have to have something to run it through. You have to, traverse it through a data center, just like you did with roads, just like you did with rivers, just like you did with shipping. And so this is really just kind of that next evolution. And it's, it's incredibly, it uses a lot of energy, absolutely. And so to have those, you need the data centers, you have to have the energy to produce it as well, which is why places like Ohio, because of the great energy we have, the great energy infrastructure we have, are, becoming home to a lot of these projects and operations.
Is there any truth to any of the environmental concerns over the amount of power it's going to take to run them?
Yeah, that's something that a lot of these companies are thinking about. A lot of smart people are thinking about and raising it just like questions as you have. So I know just from seeing and reading reports myself of these data centers popping up, well outside of Ohio as well. Environmental concerns are a big one. So things like renewables. A lot of these companies are thinking about it. They're being proactive, but it's no secret that we need more energy in America. We have to have the energy to build these data centers, and these data centers are a result of people using things, right? And so the more we're online, the more we're shopping online. We're talking via Zoom. I'm in Columbus, you're in Youngstown. That's all data, and so you have to have the energy for it. And so technology and innovation and things like AI, those go hand in hand with energy and American energy. And so it's a huge thing. And obviously, of course, the Mahoning Valley and Ohio more broadly, that is an area that has really been a leader in American energy over the years. And so a ton of energy is needed. And it's something that, again, these companies are thinking about and is definitely part of the conversation.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for the Mahoning Valley indeed. Chris Berry, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.